Hello and welcome to the Hot Girl Summer Workout Yoga Sculpt Bodyweight Edition. If y'all are new here, I have also done a dumbbell series on my channel, so make sure to check it out, and I'll also link it in the description down below. It is in a playlist, so y'all just press one, go, and then you're gonna hit the whole series. But for this series, it's gonna be a travel-friendly version, and today we're gonna be focusing on the upper body. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. So we're gonna go ahead and come into our tabletop position. We're gonna go ahead and come into a cat-cow situation. We're doing a mini mobility warm-up. So we're gonna go ahead and inhale, bringing your chest nice and forward, looking up towards the sky. And on the exhale, pulling your navel in toward your spine, really releasing the upper back and the head and the neck here. We're gonna do this 5 times. Inhale, really feeling a nice chest open or stretch here. You can do a little bit of a little shimmy if you like to release a little bit deeper in the lower back. And exhale, bring it up and really feeling that navel drawing in, core is engaged. 3 more times, nice. And if you'd like to close your eyes here and get a little bit deeper in your cat-cow today, feel free to take closed eyes if that feels really good. Again, this is a moment for yourself, your time, so really just making every single minute your best minute right here. Nice, and let's go ahead and collectively do one more right here. Nice deep inhale, open, and exhale. Bring it in, nice. And on your next exhalation, let's go ahead and bring those knees up off the floor. Now we're kicking back our hip hike into downward facing dog. And since it's our first downward facing dog, see if you can pedal out the feet, lifting the left heel up off the floor, and then pedaling up the right heel. Left heel comes down, and just see how that feels today. You'll feel a nice calf stretch here, opening through the back posterior chain, and most importantly, activation into the core and activation into the back and the arms as well. And actively pressing your hips nice and high towards the sky. Really lift your hips nice and high and really push your body weight nice and back, and see if you can get a little bit more length in that back, specifically the upper back. Relaxing the head and the neck here. Really bring your ears, biceps towards your ears. Nice. And we'll stay here in downward facing dog for a couple more moments. Nice, deep and complete inhalations and complete exhalations here. Beautiful. And on your next inhalation, let's go ahead and slowly come into our plank. Yes, you didn't see that one coming. We're holding for just a couple moments here, making sure that your core is engaged, your upper back is engaged. And imagine you have a beautiful glass of water or wine or whatever you like to drink behind your back. Make sure your low back is not dipping down, and make sure you're not up here, right? We're not doing downward dog right now, we're doing a plank. So making sure you're balancing that imaginary drink, whatever you like to drink, on your back. Do not let it spill. It was a very, very expensive glass of water or wine. Nice, looking good. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go ahead and slowly bring those knees down, open them up, coming into a wide stance for your knees and your hips, reaching forward and into child's pose. And if it feels comfortable, bringing your forehead down onto the floor, really melt your whole back, your arms, everything here. Hips nice and deeply rooted towards your heels and towards the floor. Nice. We'll stay here for a couple more cycles of breath. Really tuning in to a mini warm up that we did today, and preparing for the exciting rest of the workout. The good news is it's a no repeat workout, so it'll be over by the minute. Nice, and let's go ahead on your next exhalation, slowly close those knees back and coming into our tabletop position. Familiar, isn't it? All right, we're gonna go ahead and now gently come into our upper back and our arms. So we're gonna go ahead, right arm lifts up, and we're just gonna hold it right here for just a second. Exhalation, when you lift the arms up away from you, and then inhale to either hover your arms here or a little tiny tap here. And then we're gonna keep going and we're gonna alternate sides here. So once the right arm comes up and down, left arm comes up, exhale at the top, and then inhale to tap it down. And from here, again, if this is a little bit easier today and you're like, I can do a little bit more, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and step it back into our high plank position. Now right here, if you are taking the high plank version, make sure that your hips, right, we're not doing this number, we're not doing a side plank, so making sure your hip bones, right, are facing towards the floor. And again, if you need to take a wider stance here to make it a little bit more stable so that your hips do not move significantly like this, right, making sure it's nice and stable through the hips as we transition here. And the key here is to take your time. Do not rush through, right? Because the more you rush, you're gonna wanna do this number. So really locking in the center. Exhale up, inhale down. And again, if you're doing this on your knees, it's gonna look exactly the same. Making sure, if you wanna take it up a notch, bring your body weight a little bit more forward than backwards. So you really start to feel your core heating up here as well. Nice. Let's do one last one on each side. Breathing through it. Nice. And let's go ahead and slowly bring your knees down if you're in that plank. And we're gonna go ahead and come down onto our bellies here, meaning in our Superman position. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and lift the arms up off the floor here. Option to make it more challenging, lifting the legs off. If you feel your low back kind of coming in and, you know, she doesn't wanna be joining the party, you can go ahead and bring the legs back down and just focusing on the upper body today. So we're gonna go ahead and pull in, lat pull down. Exhale, bring your arms into a W situation, pull them in, and then inhale again to reach nice and lengthen through those fingertips, and exhale, pull it back. Nice. Wherever you are, keep going, whether your legs are off or on the floor. Keep breathing through it. The upper body's gonna look exactly the same here. And see with every single rep, see if you can get a little bit higher, get a little bit more space right here. And if for some reason your head and the neck is not feeling it today, feel free to look a little bit more down, right? Look towards the floor here, relaxing the back of the head and the neck. Nice, looking good. We have 5 more. Keep breathing through it and see if you can lift your chest a little bit higher every time. Really focusing on the upper back muscles, really visualizing those muscles working here. Nice, looking good. We have 2 more right here. And last one. Nice, and let's go ahead and slowly coming back into kind of like a reverse chaturanga situation. So bringing your knees down or bringing your toes down together, really hug everything through the midline, and see if you can come all the way up, keeping those elbows close to you, back into our high plank, or if you're here on your knees, just pushing up back on your knees. All right, now that we're here in our plank position, you're gonna know the drill. We're doing chaturanga push-ups. So here, if you're in the full chaturanga, keeping your elbows nice and close, so you can come all the way down, hover, and then exhaling to lift back up. Now, if you're here on your knees, no worries, it's gonna look exactly the same. Bring your body a little bit more forward here, keeping your elbows close to you. Inhale, hover, and then exhale, lifting up. Nice work, y'all. And if for some reason today the push-ups are not push-upping, we're gonna do this on your belly. So if you're here, you're still doing the exact same thing, keeping your elbows close, and then on your palms on the floor, exhale up, keeping those elbows softened here at the top, making sure your shoulders are away from the ears. Inhale, hover, exhale, lift. Nice, just like that. You got it. Wherever you are still continuing to breathe. Nice deep inhale on the way down, hover, and then exhaling to press up. Squeeze those core muscles in towards your low back. Do not let that low back go like this, right? And if you do find yourself there, come on your knees or come onto the floor version. You're still gonna feel the triceps, your shoulder stability, your core, and of course, a lot of arms and back. Nice, looking good, y'all. We have 2 more. So we can get a little bit deeper, really coming into that full repetition wherever you are. We're doing the exact same thing here for the triceps. Nice, and let's go ahead and slowly bring it back into our tabletop position. And let's just go ahead and stretch it out real quick. Bring your left arm, thread it through your right here. So you can go a little bit deeper, but bring your right hand forward a little bit more and getting that nice release for that tricep and the arms, the fingertips, all that good stuff. Beautiful. We'll stay here for 5 more seconds. Nice deep inhale and exhale here. Nice. And on your next inhalation, slowly bring that top arm back, place it into that neutral position, and coming back, switching sides. Inhale and exhale, reach it through. Nice. Looking good. Really allowing yourself to get a little bit deeper in a stretch for the lats. All that good stuff here. The calm before the storm. We have one last movement here. A power move. Nice. Breathing deeply here. And on your next inhalation, bringing that top arm back into that neutral position, lifting back up. And we're gonna go ahead and do our last move for today. A quick power move. We're gonna go ahead and combine what we did today. So again, we're gonna come back onto lifting the knees off the floor here. Hold for a second, so we're in our beast plank position. And then at the same time, we're gonna lengthen through the knees. So now we're kicking up, hips pike, nice and thread through. Back into downward facing dog, very, very familiar. Now we're gonna go ahead and take the opposite hand, diagonal to the opposite leg. So my left hand is reaching towards the right. Hold for a second, smile through that armpit here on the right, and then coming back and meeting into the other side. So now, right hand is gonna come onto the outer portion of either the calf, or if you can't reach that far, no worries, or your thigh right here. Outer portion, lifting your head through your armpit here, and then back down into plank, and coming back to hover into beast, right? Beast plank, hip pike, opposite hand, opposite leg, through plank, and then switch to the other side. Nice, looking good, y'all. And now flowing through. Once you get the movement down, the combination, let's take it up a little bit faster, but controlled, right? We still wanna be nice and controlled here. Breathing through it, making sure every single rep is clean. You're imagining someone is taking a photo of you, right? Make sure that you hit that beautiful lift through the hips. Beautiful beast plank right here. Hovering those knees, barely touching the floor at that beast plank. And then thread it through opposite hand and opposite leg. Diagonal touch through the downward dog. Nice. We have 2 more reps. Make these your best ones today. Really breathing through here. Do not hold your breath. Coming up on last one. Nice. Make these your best last few movements of the day. And let's go ahead and slowly bring those knees back down to the floor and taking a nice, beautiful child's pose, walking your hands into the right first and taking a modified or variation of a child's pose by getting a little bit deeper into that sideline of your lats, your arms, all that good stuff. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and slowly switch to the other side. Really lengthen through the top of the hand, all the way through the lats, the obliques, all that good stuff. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and come back up. Let's go ahead and stretch the forearms real quick. We're coming into reverse. Release into that shoulder, the forearms, the biceps, all that good stuff. And switch sides. Beautiful. I hope that this was a quick but fun and engaging way to either work out on a vacation or just shake things up if you're at home. And let's go ahead and do final stretch here, lifting your hands, interlace them overhead. Let's go ahead and melt to the right. Oh, should feel so, so nice. Last stretch here, all that good stuff. And inhale through the center. Exhale, other side. Beautiful. Really melting onto this other side and relaxing the head and the neck here. On your next inhalation, slowly release those hands away. Bring them back into heart center and into namaste. Thank you so, so much for joining this quick workout today. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. And if y'all enjoyed it, I will see y'all for tomorrow, day 2 of this quick hot girl yoga sculpt class. Thank you so much and see you in the next one. Bye y'all.